thing. Let me move my mic. Logan,
So how's this working?
I'm scooting over, and then you can bring a stool right here.
Oh yeah, bring a stool.
I don't have a stool for you.
Exactly.
Why I didn't know.
You said it was all set up.
It is all set up. All the cameras, the lighting, everything is set up.
Set my chair.
Well, that's your
stool.
that's your responsibility.
You said it was all set up.
It is all set up. Look, you got
It's
the
not here.
live
There's
here. We got the
nothing here.
live
There's nothing
here.
happening.
Well, go get a stool. My
No,
response. No, that's
No.
Logan's. No.
Mine.
No. What is going on, guys? Welcome to the live. As you guys can see, we're looking a little different than we usually do. And I promise we'll have a gun wall. I promise. It's just taking a little bit longer than anticipated. What's going on, guys? Welcome. Dude, my wall.
Fine. You can just repaint it. We got so much paint. Oh my. I worked hard on that wall.
This is the level of respect that I get in the hard work. What engine is needed for an AR-47? Isn't that just a V2?
AR-47, yeah, it's just a V2. It
Yeah.
just uses AK mags. Why do you have that? Why?
Some people like them, man.
No. Only E-House likes those.
Gun walls are too common. Maybe something different. Maybe we'll do a wall of just fake trees and plants, so then you can blend right in.
Do you guys want like a gear wall?
I do want to incorporate some gear.
Yeah. Like maybe even just like throwing some nods up there and stuff, and maybe some different.
We'll definitely do something a little different than just guns. But yeah, I definitely want to do something cool. Should I HPA my SEMA?
Yes.
Why not?
Unless you're trying to not have that line, you're trying to be more milsim style or something like that. But even then, you got air stocks now. You got 33 grams. I mean,
there's a million ways to run HPA without a hose.
Also, what SEMA? AK, M4. Like, there's a bunch of different things that you can do with different SEMAs.
If it's a SEMA Platinum, I mean, you might as well just run it as is.
Yeah.
I mean, they're super good.
No, they're great.
So, but yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are definitely enjoying lineless HPA.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna put an air stock on this guy next, just so I can go lineless and have this DMR set up.
Yeah, so it's definitely cool. It's definitely a lot of fun. VFC Avalon midcap syndrome fix ideas, PTS and QRF mags. I haven't had any midcap syndromes with any Avalons.
So midcap syndrome really happens more like from how strong or how weak the spring is of your magazines. It can happen with any gearbox. You don't really see a lot of it with AEGs particularly, but if it is occurring, one of the best ways to fix it with an AEG is to get a stronger tappet plate spring, because that linear force is now greater than the up and down force of the magazine.
Perpendicular?
Yeah, it's like
vertical.
The vertical force, but it is perpendicular. But like, yeah, you're not correcting this force here. Like, you're not lessening it, you're not increasing it, but you are increasing this force, which angularly does help overcome those inconsistencies and issues.
It consistently loads the BB into the hop-up chamber.
Yeah.
Which is really cool.
Yeah.
I actually need to do that.
Yeah.
Because my AS Val has bad midcap syndrome.
Oh yeah, increase the tension, you'll be a lot better.
Cool.
Or get the high tension springs in your mag too. Those have often doing both of those is really kind of the solution.
Yeah, I have some Maple Supply springs.
Yeah,
I'll try to respring one and see what it does. But usually if you're running like an EPM or anything, you don't have that problem.
No, you don't. The EPMs are a really good mix of like consistently good running mags with good springs. They have very smooth internals, so they don't get caught up, and then they're not too heavy of a spring that then overpowers the BBs.
Right. The SEMA AK is standard. Yeah, HPA it, man. If you're kind of tired of the AEGs, you want a little bit more snappiness without rebuilding a gearbox, send her home.
Yeah.
Should I rebuild my Redline Mini SFR or look for a new regulator? Depends on how technical you are.
Yeah. So we just tore apart we we just went down to Wolverine Tech Summit and tore apart their Stormcat 5s. They're very easy to tear apart. They're pretty serviceable from a consumer standpoint. Most newer regs are, from what I can see. The Mini SFR is one of those ones that's like you can. I'm pretty sure Redline has all the parts you would need to rebuild it on their website, kits and everything. If you're technically inclined and you feel like you can follow the procedural steps to put everything in properly and make sure everything fits the right way, then you should be good. And it's going to be a lot cheaper than just buying, like another $200 regulator.
Yeah. So I think if you want to take on the project, I mean, what's the worst that happens? You don't fix it if it's already broken.
Yeah, exactly.
You spend a couple bucks, it doesn't work, you learn something, and then you get a new one, which is better than just buying a new one. Best high caps. Best high cap.
Like high caps for like M4s or AKs, like for AGs or like not high cap. I didn't say high cap.
No, I mean unless I'm just losing my mind, but
high caps.
Yeah.
I like the flash mags if I'm gonna use a high cap, just because you can get a lot of winds in very quickly. But honestly, if you're gonna, in my opinion, if you're running a high cap, I just end up running a drum mag.
Yeah, I mean personally, I don't ever use them, so I kind of don't have a lot of. There really isn't a bad high cap. You know what I mean?
They're all pretty much designed.
Yeah, they're good for getting people into the game, getting you on the field for a lot less money. Because if they come with a gun, which most guns aren't even coming with them anymore, which is pretty crazy to think. But yeah, truthfully, there really isn't a bad one.
Yeah, I mean, okay, my go-to if you're running just a high cap that's not a drum mag is that wide stacked M4 one that carries like 1,000 rounds and you'll never run out, and then you're not dealing with this giant bulky box mag thing. Then you're just dealing with this shake weight.
Those are pretty cool. I mean, they look neat. They definitely fit a good aesthetic.
Yeah.
Switching from speedball to airsoft and have zero clue what gun to buy for medium range play. Any recommendations?
So you're talking like speedball, paintball?
I mean,
is what I'm assuming.
Yeah, speedball to airsoft. I think budget is going to play a lot into it.
Yeah, how much would you? I guess let's ask you a question. How much would you normally spend on your paintball, speedball gun? And then we'll go and equate that to an airsoft gun that we think would get you what you're trying to go out.
Yeah, because we're not going to be like, go buy a $1,500 airsoft gun.
No, go do that, definitely.
But we can get you down the road.
Yeah.
What kind of paint did you use on your walls? Wasn't it the Valspar?
Yeah.
Logan? Yeah. Valspar flat black.
We have some extra if you want to come by the shop and grab
it. Yeah, we do have extra. We do have extra. Cut and resend tap it spring. Agree.
Yeah.
Was shocking to me as well. Run 5 BBs out of mag, good to go.
Yep.
Wow. Also missed you guys this weekend. Come to BFR August 19th. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, Vic is running a really cool game style on August 19th at BFR. If you guys haven't been up to BFR, we're going to be there this weekend for Gun Gamers. There's also going to be an MSW up there pretty soon. And then Vic's game is going to be the upcoming one. He does a lot more of the local stuff. And we always have a good time when Vic's running a game up there. He knows the field really well. So
that's my birthday.
So I guess you can play Airsoft on your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
How do you guys feel about Maple Leaf Buckings? Fantastic.
Great.
10 out of 10.
I just threw a new one into this. So yeah.
I always run Maple Leaf Buckings. Literally the Super Macrons are like the best thing ever. What in the world is this?
It's my extension for getting into rule set.
It's a 5.56 mag. It's not a
I know it is, but because Gun Gamers said if you have an 18-inch barrel, it has a bipod, it has an LPVO, you can run it at DMR level. So
it's not a DMR.
Oh, it's not. But
why don't you 3D print 7.62 mag caps for your M4 mags, so you have big mags on your little gun?
Don't tempt me now.
That'd be pretty cool.
Don't tempt me.
I might break the game, so you can just be like.
It's
you got this big
DMR.
Solenoids.
I'm very excited. if this is my backup for the weekend. The VSS is undergoing the 18th rebuild, and we're going to see if that works this weekend.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gun Gamer production game this weekend gonna be so fun. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I will be there. Give me your pants, Tom.
I mean, sure.
I don't know why you want his pants.
I mean, they're Wrangler jeans from Walmart, so like you could go to Walmart and have my pants.
That feeling when your GBB always giving you problems. Hey, that was last live.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle. Birthday Airsoft beers. And then Eric said birthday Airsoft Seagrams. Correct.
Yes.
Correct. I don't really like the normal beer.
Yeah. M38 is the DMR of the M27, so it's kind of kosher. I agree that was kind of the loophole. Like the IAR is a DMR. The Marines are going to use it as a DMR, but like it's not a DMR caliber in real life. But they're going to use it as one. So technically, I'm within bounds. I think.
Yeah.
I think maybe
Sure.
I'll just do that 3D print thing because now I kind of want to.
That'd be kind of crazy.
But not even gonna lie, I might just make sleeves for my M4 mags to make them look like 308 mags.
Oh, that would probably been a better caliber to say.
Yeah.
Birthday Airsoft Pocket Burger. Hell yeah! Happy birthday. I am not surprised by this, Wes. What, that I like Seagrams?
Yeah.
I think anyone on the planet could assume that I like Seagrams.
They're great. I just feel like I need to brush my teeth after having like half of one. They're just sugary.
I'm just trying to. Damn, I was really trying to think of something witty to say back.
You're really not that good at that.
Sometimes.
You're very, very good 2% of the time.
So essentially my analogy is, you hit the nail on the head, but most of the time I hit my fingers.
Yeah,
that's
okay. That's accurate.
They say that I say that pretty frequently. Poppy.
Mag covers are neat. Moose hat. Oh yeah, Moose was playing around with those. I think they work pretty well actually.
They do.
I just don't. I wish there was you could like put a different material on the outside because they feel.
Paint them.
Yeah, you could paint them. You could like rubber coat them. I guess. I don't know. I wish they.
Bed liner.
You can bed line them.
Here's a better idea. So you make sleeves that 3D print that hold the mag.
Yeah.
And then you weld a metal casing around.
Oh
them
yeah.
and make them even bigger and heavier.
Okay.
And then now you have 6-pound 308 mags.
I have a bunch of destroyed Scar H mags at my house that like the internals are all borked on. I bet I could just
Yeah.
There
you go.
That's bad.
There you go.
That's cursed.
That is cursed. Eric and Logan told me to give you these old PTS AK mags, Tom.
Oh yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'll take those.
No.
I actually have a few of those. I have the Beta Project ones.
The Beta Project ones are dope.
Yeah.
For the Beta Project. And anything else, they look goofy.
Yeah, that's why I don't like the clear PTS ones now, because they look like Beta Project.
Yeah.
They're like trying to look like it, but they're not actually looking like it. And
it's a shame because they genuinely are
they're so good.
Incredible magazines.
Yeah.
I can't get past how they look.
No, man, I kind of want to figure out a way to put a metal casing around them, like take the guts out and put it in like a metal magazine, but then it might sit wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what my concern is. But like they feed so great in my AK.
Yeah. I am the best welder. Josh, you are in fact the best welder. I can weld it for you, baby girl.
Oh yay.
There you go. You're good. So we can get you welded up. We'll have some very heavy 308.
For my non-308 MTW.
People will be like, yo, when did Wolverine release a 308 MTW?
So we were down at the tech
and
summit.
you'll just be like, yeah.
He's like at the end of it, and he's like, so what do you think your customers would want from us? And all of us just want a 308 MTW. Like every single.
I can't believe you didn't say the MTW AK.
Everybody wants an MTW AK, but it's been said so many times. So then we're like, okay, what can we realistically ask for a 308 MTW?
Dude, a Groza MTW.
Yeah, I did say you need to make a bullpup. you need to make a bullpup anything. He's like, next question.
Next guy, just disregard. Disregard. Oh my. Just finished work. All the way over in Scotland. I used to play airsoft, but my sites get closed because of COVID. Just starting to get back into the sport now. Peace and love, guys. Well, thank you for joining in. I'm glad that you're relaxing after work.
Yeah.
And having a good time. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers from Scotland or from the U.S. to Scotland. That's cool.
That's awesome. But yeah, if you're trying to get back into it, man, I mean, like, honestly, just hit the Facebook groups up and see who has a backyard and go from there. And
have fun.
See if you can get some guys doing that regularly. And then you build up a local community, you build up that want in the area, and then maybe somebody can justify buying a legitimate field or putting something legitimate together. You just got to start small.
Backyard games are fun.
Backyard games started it all.
Yes, sir. Bakelite them, the AK mags. Yeah, you can.
Yep.
That'd be cool. I'd like to try that at some point. MTW MCX. That would be pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely would like that. Tom needs to respond to my product request. I DM'd him.
No.
Tom doesn't check I actually don't check DMs.
No, I check. I know exactly what DM he's referring to, and I'm still calculating the time needed for your request. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's funny. What rail is compatible for my Heretics Lab Article 1?
So the Article 1 has a like barrel nut for just that outer barrel, like carbon wrap tube thing. So a rail really isn't compatible with it because you can look on this actually. There's a reason I have a mag out. We're social media saved. We are? Yeah, I think so. I think that's what's needed. Basically, a lot of the Wolverine rail systems, you can't see it on this one, but a lot of them are using different mounting points, which use the barrel nut. So you would need a different barrel nut than what comes with the Article 1 if you wanted to put a rail on it.
Your gun's running away.
It wants to get away from me. But
I don't blame it.
You would need a different barrel nut and probably a different outer barrel. So you would want to go and grab probably the 7-inch MTW9 outer barrel and then the barrel nut that would go with it, and then you could pick any of their rails to throw on it. Now the really cool thing about the MTW is it's all real steel spec pretty much. Like there's 80% of it is real steel spec. So the barrels they make, the outer barrels they make, will fit with pretty much any real steel barrel nut. So if you wanted to throw on any rail system that would work on a real rifle, you would just need to grab that rail, the barrel nut to go with it, and then use the outer barrel for like a 7-inch MTW.
Z.
Z.
You can keep chatting.
I just want to know now.
You don't need to know.
I want to know.
No.
Please show me.
No. What are you talking about, like throughout the week?
Yeah, for the rest of this week.
Yeah. Just
backyard is the way. Yes.
Well, daily if you can.
Okay.
Vic, you have like the greatest backyard foreplay because it just you have bunkers and everything set up in it.
Yeah, it helps when you have the property.
Yeah.
Some of us aren't so fortunate.
Some of us don't have a farm anymore.
Yeah. Jeez. It's not like we have a field like.
Yeah, it's not like we have an indoor field right in the warehouse. I got a KW8 Ronin T10 with Inferno, but it needs a hop-up. Looks like the Max used to have an ME Sport. Yes, it did. But it's
out of stock
everywhere. KW8 is so proprietary. What aftermarket hops work with it? Any aftermarket hop will work with it so long as A, you've already done the first thing, put a different nozzle or HPA system in. So you already did that by putting the Inferno in. And then you can fit any M4 style hop-up unit if you take a file to the lower receiver and right where this bolt is on it, I'm going to try and just get in the camera for you. So right where this pin goes through the lower receiver, and you can see the one part here and one part here, which is part of the lower receiver. you need to widen that out a little bit, so that the max hop up, like any of the newer max hop ups, can fit through. All you're trying to do is widen that gap. Once you widen that gap with just a flat file, like a flat hand file, it takes maybe 20 seconds of filing with a flat file. You open it up and you can put any M4 hop-up unit in there. I would recommend the Max, the blue one.
Sounds like a video idea.
Yeah, it takes 2 seconds. That's why we offer aftermarket hop-ups with our KWA builds, is because that's what we do. We just file it very slightly.
This is gonna be Tom DMRing.
This has the optical sensor though. So it's like you can just like.
Hello, Amped Airsoft Arena. Welcome to the live. For those who don't know, we have a field, and I've said it before, but I will continue saying it. And we're open every weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Walk in, buy your tickets online. Come play some toy guns with your friends indoors.
Come play, boys.
Indoor CQB, a classic pastime that we all hold near and dear to our hearts.
If you guys aren't going to any big events any weekend, you just want a cool place to chill out and hang out with some people who are also into toy LARPing gun things, then yeah, come on down.
We do toy guns.
We do toy guns.
Airsoft. LARP. Thank you, Eric.
BB LARP.
You guys playing green or tan this weekend?
Green.
Tan. No, green. We're playing green.
We're playing green.
Yeah. What do you miss today that you could get 5 years ago but can't get it or them now?
5 years ago? I'd almost go 10 years ago.
Well,
5
answer
years...
the question.
I think everything from 5 years ago is still pretty much available.
Well, what's 5 years ago? 2017? No, 2018.
Yeah, 2018. I feel like a lot of stuff is still available from 2018.
2018, yeah, you're actually right.
Yeah.
2013, if we're going 10 years,
yeah,
is a whole different era. I feel like a lot of things haven't come and gone since 2018.
Yeah, there's not a lot of stuff. I mean, okay, the one thing that I actually really liked from 2018, I like the original Max Hop. I like it just a little bit better, and not just in how it was and how it was installed. I liked it just a little bit better than the newer stuff. Now that we've played around with the newer ones, there's a lot of good new features with it. But there was just so much simplicity to that original. The simplicity was so nice. The new features are really nice, and now we know how to work with them, and so it's honest. They're better hop-ups now, but just the simplicity was so nice.
Okay, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Great Lakes, I missed $3 per gallon for gas. That's funny. 10 years ago would probably be, for me, like all the Systema PTW stuff.
I was going to say, you're going to say Systema stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like there were active Facebook groups. Eric, I missed George W. Bush. Shut up, dude. But no, I don't hear it, but I can hear his laugh.
Yeah.
But anyway, I miss the Facebook groups. I miss all the parts stateside. I miss like how active the community was.
I miss the buy sell trade groups before everything got zucked.
I mean that was
a big thing. I miss that. Probably out of everything, I miss that. The community was able to be so much more a community because Facebook wasn't zucking everything at that time. And then they were like, no.
Oh, there's the 5 year ago thing. The availability of Russian gear.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Yeah, that's a good 5 year one. That's a good question.
There's another one. Oh, I wish we still had Airsoft Innovation grenades. I think that would have been within 5 years.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I think that would have been within 5 years. Airsoft Innovation stuff.
The tornadoes.
Yep. Yeah.
Those things were cool.
I think that's probably one of my biggest ones that I wish we still had.
Dude, I remember getting one of those for the first time. It was before I used to work at Amped. We came up to the store, and I bought one, and it was so freaking fun, dude. Like reusable, you could run it forever. You put those garbage 12-gram BBs.
Oh yeah, you didn't care.
Especially like the yellow corn-looking ones. Those are my favorite 12s.
They had so many flat sides.
Oh, I know, they were so bad. But like watching this grenade just like boom, and like corn went everywhere. It's hilarious.
But yeah, that would probably be my number one because we lost that. I'm surprised nobody bought the patents for those and hasn't started remanufacturing them.
I don't know. Maybe it's just not worth it
to
people.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wow, new room, but no gun walls still. Well, you missed the beginning of the live. Dude, I'm gonna blow your noggin because this is gonna be sick.
Guys, we actually have a media room now.
Yeah, I'm
We have, like,
dedicated now.
Actual dedicated media suite.
We will have a dope looking area. I promise. I promise.
I guess I should say we have reacquired one.
Yeah, we didn't like build a new room.
Yeah.
This is like an old room that me and Logan and Liz and who else? Oh, like Kate and like some people in the company, like we stripped down, redid, and rebuilt.
Yeah.
And here we are. There's new carpet. That's how far we went.
It's still not like stapled in, so it's like bulging everywhere, and it's like hilarious. And Kurt already put jelly on it. Yeah, Kurt, I'm
Yeah.
never letting you forget that you put
Kurt
jelly
spilled
on it.
jelly on the
What
brand
was
new
it, like
carpet.
8 hours old.
8-hour carpet, and he's like,
Jelly
oh, like jelly on the
all
floor.
over the carpet.
It was hilarious. Halo assault rifle.
That was an interesting thing that I think, honestly, I think Destiny killed the Halo thing.
I liked the Aliens Thompson
Oh yeah.
pulse rifle. I think that thing was sick. Never bought one with the mag counter on the side.
Well, Halo didn't have that.
Yeah, I know, but I just think that the Alien one was pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Those two were dope. I'm still looking to pull a GWB rookie card.
Yeah, George W. Bush.
Oh, I was like, I don't know. I didn't really get it. OMG, my noggin is gonna blow up. It will. All right. Thank you for being dedicated, though.
Yeah.
Still like keeping us alive. You're definitely keeping my memory intact.
The meme is strong.
What are you gonna come in and say once it's built? You have to think of something new. I saw this tech put BBs in a Thunderbee shell or something else. Fully can't remember, but it was amazing.
Yeah.
BBs and Thunderbees.
Well, the best thing I always thought was when people put like baby powder in Thunderbees,
That's crazy.
because that actually went everywhere.
That was messy, dude.
Yeah, that
like,
went.
I'm good.
That would go everywhere. But like the BBs, because the way a Thunderbee would open up when it
Yeah.
exploded was only out of like the one seam, so the BBs wouldn't go everywhere, but the powder would go everywhere, and it was like, oh,
I think outdoors the powder would be dope.
yeah.
If you did like a like a bright color, it
Mhm.
would also probably help you find the grenade.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the U.S. based company that's making tag?
Esque product.
Oh,
yes.
Esque, thank
You're
you.
talking about Blue Falcon. We do carry their basically their Paladin round, their version of Paladin right now. So if you want chalk rounds, we do have their chalk rounds available. There's a few other companies that seem like they're trying to come up with a product, but they haven't come to market yet with it. Blue Falcon has come to market with his stuff, and I know he's working on some other projects right now, but you can buy his chalk rounds right now, and we've tested them. They actually work pretty well too. They break apart not the exact same way, but they break apart just as easily.
Yeah, which is the goal when
Yeah.
they strike the object that you're shooting. So, Kurt put jelly on the bulge.
Yes, he did.
Tell me more. Pulse rifle all the way. Oh, it's not Blue Falcon.
Oh, okay.
You'll have to send us a link.
Yeah, let's see the other one, because we have Blue Falcon right now, but if there's other ones, then yeah, let us know.
Enlighten us.
We will carry that. Everybody wants it.
Enlighten us.
The cool thing I like to say about us is there's smaller vendors that'll come up to us and they only really like deal in their local area and can only get so many sales. And it's like, we'd love to carry your product. Let's just pour gasoline on this fire you have going and let's just get it everywhere. That's what I like about us. We try and do that.
No, I think it's really cool because honestly, starting something new, getting the product out there,
It's hard.
and then especially through a reputable like face. Like obviously, if you're a standalone company and it's like, I'm sending you money, I don't know who you are, I don't know
Mhm.
what the product is, and obviously, if we get a product and it's not up to a standard in which we feel is good to sell, we're not going to do that. So I think it is really cool to watch these great ideas get an opportunity to lift off and kind of make it to the market.
I really I
type
really
deal.
want to do that for as many people as we can. Like, if you guys ever have a product idea and you guys legitimately have a way of manufacturing it, to the point where you can like keep up with orders and stuff, then yeah, we would love to carry those things.
Yeah, send it over. Let us see, and we'll, I don't know, give it our honest opinion.
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking of gear wall or gun wall.
I think you do a mix.
I think I want to do a mix.
Because like you could put up, we could get those big plate carrier hangers and
Mhm.
some holders for helmets.
we need to do like the kit, the whole person.
Oh yeah, we could do that, and then we could put some guns up there. We could put some launchers up there. We could put nods up there. We could put some different stuff, and we could rotate it too.
Mannequins.
Dude, we should put like a highlight. Like we should make like posts that's like, this is the thing we're highlighting.
I mean, we could definitely like work it into the video platforms and things like that.
Yeah.
Essentially, if we're doing this type of video, we'll set it up this way, so then you can highlight the product and blah blah blah. I have a bad tendency to wear a black shirt with a black background while showing a black gun. No caller ID. It's probably spam. Go away. Sorry.
I kind of thought you were just gonna pick it up.
I mean, I can.
Yeah, let's see. And then it's like,
Hello?
spam. Then
It's a bot. It's from
Yeah.
Medicare Health Center.
We got bots.
I got bots. We got mods.
Mods ban them.
Go after them.
let's
Ban them.
let's go ban hammer.
50-50 wall, half gear, half gun wall. I agree.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool. And then we can highlight some different guns, keep them on rotation.
Yep.
If there is new product that comes in, things like that.
New gear. We get a bunch of new gear in all the time too.
Always getting new stuff.
Yeah.
It never ends.
No, it doesn't. It's kind of crazy trying to keep up with all the brands.
My brain is in overload of names and products and things like that. I think it's literally just never ending. But we try to keep up to date. We try to keep her going. Oh, but how was the tech summit, Tom? We didn't talk.
Oh, I
about
can talk
that.
a ton about that. That was awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Logan decided that he was too good to come with us, so
I don't need it.
but we did a bunch of media while we were down there. We shot a bunch of stuff, so there should be some stuff coming out and more in detail that we can show video of.
I never got the footage, so
No, they should be dumping you today.
You said that 2 days ago.
Yeah, they're people. But yeah, while we're down there, pretty much they had us tear apart every single thing that they ever have made, or that are the most circulated things that they do. I thought it was really well put together because it really kind of let us get a really deep understanding and a really deep dive into how everything works together, which, I mean, there's a lot of us in this company that have experience with their stuff, for like years worth of experience of it, but it was really cool to have Rich walk us through everything, him explain why decisions were made here and why they weren't doing other things, even though people keep requesting it. They're like, that doesn't fit with what we're trying to do as a company. And it was really cool. So I think if anybody from like a shop is thinking about going, or if you're starting your own teching company or anything like that, and you want to go down and get a lot of knowledge very quickly and honestly, very cheaply, in my opinion, it really does not cost that much to go down there, and you get an MTW out of it. And so you can recoup that cost. If you don't want to keep that MTW, you can sell that thing and recoup pretty much your entire cost of going down there, other than your hotel and most of the food they provide. Yeah, no, it was definitely worth it. And if you're thinking about sending somebody down there from a company, or if you yourself want to go down there as a tech to learn more about it, it's definitely worth it. And you also get to network a lot down there too, because there's a lot of different companies that send different people down there, and you get to have some good conversations.
definitely worth it. We definitely enjoy Wolverine. Definitely love hanging out with those guys.
Yeah.
We could also do a patch wall. I want to have a patch wall, just not as the background of the videos, but I definitely just want one just because we get a lot of patches from companies and different people.
I think we put a little one back there for like rotating patches, but
We could. We'll see. I mean, it's going to be a lot of like, put this up, see how it looks. No, yes, keep, get
yeah,
rid of.
that's what it's gonna come down to.
Yeah. Do you guys have any knowledge about the Tokyo Marui high kappas? I'm wondering many buffers should I have in there? I have about 5.
It really comes down to preference when you're short stroking. All you really are looking for is that nozzle to come back just far enough for it to load the BB, because the entire point of putting buffers in to space it for short stroking is to be able to fire faster. So you're trying to get it to the most minimal amount possible. You also want to be making sure that that nozzle is smoothly coming back and returning very quickly out of the barrel itself. 5 doesn't sound like too much, but if you're not loading BBs, then it's honestly the same with like tuning anything on a HPA unit. Play with it, see what works. The end goal is for, in HPA version, is tight groupings and really good consistency. In this case, what you're looking for is extremely fast rate of fire with consistent BBs being loaded.
Yeah.
BBs being loaded consistently.
It's essentially add the most until the gun stops working,
And then take one off.
and then remove one.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah. So if 5 is good, you put a 6th one on there and it doesn't feed BBs, well then 5 is your number. But if you get 6 and it still feeds,
yep,
you're good to roll. So yeah, a lot of airsoft is like that sometimes, where it's like try until it fails and then revert back once and then you're good.
Yep.
Can you check your DMs, please? I check the DMs regularly, so I will take a look after the live. But if you have a customer service question, send us an email to sales@ampedairsoft.com.
Yep.
Because I'm going to send you there anyway.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the times the bigger questions that are more involved, we only do so much over IG and Facebook DMs. It's a lot easier and a lot more helpful when we just do it through email, because there's a lot it's just a lot easier for everybody involved.
Yeah. So it's definitely the best way to do it, in my opinion. Well, actually, in the company's system.
Yeah, and the
set up in that way.
Yeah.
Logan's over here going to town. What are we scheduling?
Help.
You're scheduling help.
Yeah,
Yeah,
help.
I need help. Get therapy.
I can hear whoops through that photo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. But yeah, guys, we actually have some cool ideas for the field. So if you guys are not aware, we have an Instagram dedicated for the field with all the updates and everything going over, everything going on. So make sure you follow the Amped Airsoft Arena on Instagram. Keep yourself up to date and see what's happening.
A lot of cool new fun things happening.
I have many ideas. In my opinion, building the frame and the grip together is the hardest part for the pistol.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I built a high cap a while ago, and I didn't even touch anything on the frame.
If you're screwing with the
I just couldn't.
the trigger stuff, honestly, any gas blowback, if you're dealing with anything that has to do with trigger sears, trigger springs, any of the hammer stuff, like that's a lot of using picks to try and put things in the right spot and hope to God that you get it the first time, because then your hands start cramping up, and it's just trying to fight all those springs and the tension and make sure things fall the right way. It sucks.
Oh, absolutely.
And get pins in the right spots. It sucks.
Yeah. Cool guns, though.
Yeah, very. It sucks.
You know what else is cool?
What?
This television show that Eric has got me on. If you guys are looking for an absolutely I'm just going to say it real quick, because there's got to be some real life information brought to the lives here. If you guys are looking for one of the funniest freaking shows I have ever seen, it is a show called Baggage with Jerry Springer on YouTube. And it is the most just unhinged mid-2000s television show.
It is.
It's
the
freaking
of
hilarious. So just search Baggage Show and just watch one. It's so funny. So there you go. That's all I needed to say. Definitely something I've been watching frequently.
Oh yeah, it's
so good.
I'll walk in. So like they do it right like during lunch, and I'll walk into the room when they're playing it. I'm like, what the is this? And I'll just stare at them like, wait, what are they talking about now? It's hilarious.
It is.
It's just so sideways. It's like hilarious.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely love it. And they do like recaps, so instead of watching the full 20-minute episode, you can just watch 9 minutes worth, and it's good. Just check it out. It's funny.
There's some crazy people in our world. Okay, that's pretty much what we're getting at.
I can't only bring airsoft knowledge to the lives.
Oh no, I think
I have to bring.
No, I think that's why people like the live, is because it's not just airsoft.
Yeah, I have to bring some other things.
What part is the high caps? Well, that would be a magazine if you're talking about like a high cap. That would be a magazine that is generally used on AGs. That is not like a bunch of spring tension. It's a winded gear generally that feeds BBs up and has a reservoir that you can like dump BBs into, and it sounds like a maraca. That's what it sounds like. You're walking around, you're like, you might as well just carry around a bottle of BBs at that point.
I hate when I build my frame and grip, but it won't shoot. Makes me want to break my gun. I've definitely been in that situation where it's all this work, all this time, and then you got to pull the trigger.
Your fingers are killing you. You're like, it was worth it.
The amount of times I've plugged guns in and I just get the burp, 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 and I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to bed.
Yep.
I'll figure that out another day.
It's 3 a.m.
Yeah. I definitely have this bad tendency of like, I've started this, I need to finish it so I can sleep. And it is a miserable curse. I am envious of anyone who can just be like, yeah, I'll get to it tomorrow. And it's like open. And I'm like, well, it's not that far from being done. And
because then you try to go to bed, and then your brain just goes, well, maybe it's this. Maybe
yeah.
What if we tried that? What if we tried this? What if we tried this? I'm just getting up now.
Yeah, I'm just doing it. I mean, I've gone down in the garage in the middle of the night, check something on a car because I'm like, did I tighten that? Like it's not just a meme, bro. Like it's not just a meme. Like it's an actual thing, and so
I like
it's crazy.
I took my bumper off to go get to my radiator, and then I was putting everything back on. I was like, okay, I think I'm good. And then I got upstairs. I'm like, there's like 3 10 mils I didn't put back on. God damn it.
Yeah, see, you gotta check. I hate when all the small screws kill my hands.
Yeah.
Working on AEGs and working on little things where you have to like hold little baby components really tight. It just like eats the inside of your hand alive.
So hot tip for working on those parts. 1,
stronger hands.
Just go rock climbing. 1 is get a punch set, because what you can do is you can manipulate the punch a lot easier than you can the little pin. Put it through the opposite way and then follow the punch out with the pin as you're putting it through. That's one hot tip. Other hot tip, find a junk flathead. This is from Rich at Wolverine. This was the smartest thing I've ever seen. Find a junk flathead and Dremel a slot into the middle of it. And if you use that to push on the spring so that the spring doesn't want to slip off the end of it, it now has something to rest on.
Wow, very smart. Very smart.
That was like, okay, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. Why have I never done this?
Tom, the link has been sent to you.
Okay.
For the products. What's the best upgrade for an A&K Mark 46? Already has a bull gear. Well, if it already has the bull gear, you've already done the best upgrade.
Is it AEG still or HPA? Because if you haven't HPA'd it yet,
Siege Techs.
Yeah, if you're doing AEG, no, I mean if you want to keep it AEG, good for you. You're wrong, but good for you. Siege Techs, because that reinforces everything. And then if you want to do it the right way, HPA. But I will stand by that statement.
Don't take the brim. No, that's my brim.
Here you go.
Put the brim back on.
Okay. AEG Mark 46. Yeah, I mean AOE correction.
That's another one. And a full metal rack piston if you
Yeah.
don't already have one, which I think most of them come stock with one now.
I'd have to double check. I haven't opened up an A&K in a minute, but
Check.
yeah, just AOE correction or angle of engagement correction. You don't want, or you want as much contact from that sector gear on your piston, especially with a full auto gun like a Mark 48 or Mark 46. So make sure that you're doing AOE correction, and truthfully, that will probably allow you to avoid most problems that AEG LMGs do have. So, besides an HPA engine, yeah, most guys just want to HPA their LMGs. It makes the most sense. It really does. I love AEGs. I mean, if you couldn't tell by watching the lives, but HPA LMGs and DMRs are really hard to beat. It's just hard to beat. I mean, it just makes sense. What would you recommend? What would you recommend? A bigger HPA tank or a little one? I run a high kappa. So if you're playing indoors and you have air available to you while you play, the lightest, smallest setup makes the most sense. I mean, for our field, I literally have a 13-3000, and that's it for my rifle indoors.
Yeah, because at the end of every round, you can just go get that refilled. Especially if most fields offer all-day air.
Yeah,
just buy it and do that, because then you're not worrying about the weight. You're not worrying about things bouncing around on you.
yeah.
And it's also probably the cheapest route, unless you buy a First Strike, which is like crazy how much those tiny tanks are.
Yeah, they're worth it if you're really trying to slim down. But if, say, you play indoor and outdoor, and you're going to be going in between, I'd probably try to find something like mid-tier or spend a little bit more on a carbon fiber so you have more volume with less weight. Because having one small tank for indoor and then buying a separate one where you could just kind of meet the two in the middle.
So what I like
are dual 13-3000.
Yeah, dual 13-3000 or dual 26 3000 is what I run. But the Chad move is to buy a 90 cubic tank, have that be your resupply tank, and then refill your 13s off of that, and just keep it in a fob bag, because then you're just like.
Well, he's running a high kappa, but I like.
Yeah.
But either way, I'd probably, if you're playing indoors, make sure your field can fill if they can. Smaller the better. Yeah, dual 26-3000s.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah,
absolutely.
Fit in a Haley flat pack, which is a very tiny backpack. When it's not expanded, and that it fits perfectly in those, and it doesn't take up a lot of space. And the cool part about running a dual tank setup is it doesn't run on your spine. It runs along your spine, so it's not hitting you that whole time you're wearing it, and it doesn't suck.
It's very centered.
Yeah. So I looked into those rounds. Those are interesting. I'm gonna take a look more at them and see if are they compatible with tagging, because it looks like they are. I want to look into them more, because that'll be really cool, especially if they're working on other projects. They look really cool too. They look very legit.
I prefer the amped starter for HPA.
Yeah,
it's a very good setup. Yeah, their tank is normal size. I like it. The 48, I'm pretty sure, is a standard. 48s are great. That's why we recommend them for starting out. It can do pretty much anything. You can run any gun off of it, any platform, and it would be it covers all the bases. Sorry.
Yeah. No, 48-3000 is the OG middle of the road capacity. It works great. It can work in any environment. It's great.
Yeah. My field is $5 per refill. $5 a fill. Don't we do the punch card?
I mean, we do $5 a fill for, like, if you want to do a single fill, but we also offer a full pass if you know you're going to need more fills. That way we're not like draining your wallet all day.
Yeah, so essentially I think we have it set up like the trailer.
Yeah.
So you can do a $5 single fill if you need to just like fill your 90-45 one time.
Yeah.
And then for 20 or 25, I'd have to double check.
25.
You get a punch card that fills 10 times and it doesn't expire.
Yeah, and we also do, like, if you do want, so we fill every size of tank. So what we do is pretty much, if it's a 48 and above, that's one fill, like that's one thing. If it's a 26, we'll fill 2 26s for like one fill, basically.
One punch.
Yeah, like one punch. And then if you have 13s, we'll fill 3 13s for one punch, because it's like we're trying to keep it even. So if you're bringing us a bunch of small tanks, we're not going to charge you like the same amount for a large tank.
Right. The guy in front of you that pays $5 to fill a 90-45 and then you pay $5 to fill a 13-3000 is not exactly a fair setup. So we try to, I mean, we're players. We understand what it's like to have different size tanks and like having to pay for HPA in different fields. So we've tried to take all our knowledge and experience from years and make it so that it is an enjoyable and actually reasonable experience for when you guys come to the field or come into the retail store or the trailer.
Yep.
So it's cool. Yeah, we've definitely tried to work out all the kinks. So Amped Airsoft Arena, said it before, say it again. Come play toy guns. Follow them on Instagram. They're active in the live right now. How much more?
Click on their thing, hit follow. Go do
How
that.
much more dedication do you need that the company is in another company's live stream promoting?
We're honored.
Dude, we're dedicated. Go show them some love, please. The website's getting new media coming soon. We're cooking, baby.
They have the creative space.
Buckle in.
Okay.
Buckle in. Where's it located? Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 2250 Noblestown Road, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 15205.
Green Tree area if you guys are from the local area.
Right near Carnegie.
Crafton.
Is it Crafton?
We're butt up against Crafton.
Oh, I thought you were next to Carnegie.
We are
Oh,
next to Carnegie. We're butt up against
Oh.
Crafton.
Well, most people know Carnegie in the
Carnegie's
Pittsburgh
our neighbor.
area.
Yeah, Carnegie's our neighbor.
Our Nebby neighbor.
Nebby neighbor.
Yeah. So come down. You can play Airsoft and go get Arby's or Wendy's or McDonald's or Taco Bell.
Or 7-Eleven pizza.
Or Rite Aid. You get whatever you want.
Holy, that's close. Gotta go there. About one drive.
I assume 1 hour drive. That's funny. One drive.
About a one drive.
Dude, that's crazy. We should start using that. We're like, yeah, it's only one drive away.
That's about 19 away. About 19.
No,
drives.
one drive, dude. You get in, you go. It doesn't matter how long you're going for. It's one drive.
Oh, okay, you're right.
We're not making
That's just
fun of
one-
you. We
no.
love that. That's just, it sets off our tendencies.
Now we're in the rabbit hole.
No, I think that's genuinely something we should start implementing.
Yeah, it's just one drive for us.
Yeah. New Mexico, one drive.
One drive.
Texas,
One
drive. They're all the same.
Airsoft station. One drive.
Evic Superstore, one
yeah,
drive.
one drive.
Yeah.
Canada.
That's ridiculous. So come down to the field. It's only one drive away. You can come play. It's easy, bro.
Thank you. You've now added to our marketing.
Yeah, one drive. I love it. I actually think that's amazing. And then everyone's gonna be like, "How did they know how far away? How did they know I was only one drive away?"
God.
Like, they're psychic.
I'm in Alaska and it's one drive away.
I love it. But yeah, come play toy guns. But if you're not with us, go if you are going to Gun Gamers this weekend.
Or TRP.
Or TRP is Sunday.
You can't miss TRP.
I am gonna have to.
You're at Gun Gamers, and then you can go to TRP.
Yeah.
You can do it. Your body will allow it.
And then come to work on Monday.
Yeah.
And do it all again.
Yeah.
Anyway, but get your pre-orders in. Get your pre-orders in for this weekend. They close today at 3:00. Got to bring my cousin, brand new to this.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we have rentals. We have the little vests that protect you. If you want to do that, you can come here with anything.
As long as it meets field limits.
No CO2 mags, apparently.
Apparently,
What?
the no CO2 mags and the Glocks.
Added.
Oh,
they're a
right.
little
Because
steep.
those are going to be jumping, yeah.
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 Sunday Friday 2 to 10. I thought it was.
I thought it was 4 to 10.
That was 4 to 10.
Did we change hours? We probably did. Follow what the arena is saying. They know what their hours are.
Yeah. No pre-order needed if Tom would just give in.
No.
I don't know what it is, but I'll make him. I got you. Actually, I don't. Eric says dinosaurs. Are we vending?
What?
The dinosaur game?
Waiting for a response back. We are on our calendar where we're going to it. It's just waiting for info. Sorry, 4 to 10. Okay, don't go off of what they originally said. Go off of what they're saying now.
4 to 10. I knew it. Love it. 10 to 10. I'll see you there.
Nope, it's a verbal contract now.
But next, not this weekend, but I believe the following weekend,
Owls in the Sarna
Rudiment Arms, look them up. They are hosting a dinosaur game.
with real dinosaurs.
All right, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to give you my spiel. It'll be like 1 minute. You hear a dinosaur airsoft game, and you're kind of like, I don't know how this is going to be. Bro, I can't even put into words how much fun that game was.
Yeah, it's great.
Like, I went there, and dude, Jurassic Park music was playing. There's giant inflatable dinosaurs running around. I have an airsoft gun in my hand, and a velociraptor's sprinting after me. I'm running for my life out of like real fear. It was so fun. If you haven't signed, go, please.
If you're going,
just go.
Bring a Springer as a backup, because
dude,
bring a Springer shotgun, because if you're there and your gun goes down and then you're like, now I have to use a Springer. This is an event where it's really fun to run a Springer.
Dude, I was running a Tokyo Marui L96 that shot 0.3 joules, and I've never had more fun. That thing shot like 75 feet. Bolt action. I had one mag and a Glock, which shot significantly further. Yeah, it's in Michigan. So if you are in this area, it's not super duper far. I mean, we're talking 5 hours, 6 hours.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's only one drive.
I think that's one drive away. So yeah, we're good.
Um,
how is it compared to the battlegrounds? Oh,
how is
our
your-
new field.
I haven't been to BG in years.
Yeah.
So I can't really compare. And we're not trying to compare.
Yeah.
Like, we're just another place to go play. And they're completely different.
I would say
So-
the when I was down the last time for one of Vic's games at BG,
I think that might have been the last time I was there.
yeah, I would say there's a much more open area in the middle of the one BG field
Yeah, the
versus
town.
we have it very tight.
Yeah.
Like a lot of our maneuvering area is very tight and very close quarters. Whereas BG, I feel like I can have some longer shots and some different areas there. So they're very different fields. Yeah. They're probably the same size though, I would say.
Actually, I'm not sure.
With like the upstairs area that we have, we have 2 floors and everything, but like
they have 2 fields.
They have 2 fields.
So realistically, you're gonna have a good time at either one.
Yeah.
That you go play at. So I would leave that up to you to decide, because truthfully, if you enjoy super tight CQB, you're just gonna naturally enjoy the tighter field. But if you prefer,
if you want to have some longer shots and stuff and work bunkers and stuff,
you would enjoy the other one.
Yeah.
So that's for you. We're having fun. We're enjoying it. People who have come and played seem to enjoy it. We have 6,000 square feet, so you can come and run around 6,000 square feet of.
Or we can shut the lights off. We can do some crazy stuff.
And you can run into walls.
You run into some walls.
But yeah, come play and see what you think. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Check the website, ampedairsoftarena.com. It's a good time.
Yeah. We have rentals for anybody who doesn't have stuff. Come down. Just enjoy yourselves.
Come join us. I am the Ranger CO this year.
Oh, sweet.
Yes. I can break out my Field and Stream fishing vest. It is the perfect kit. It literally looked like an actual Ranger. It was great. I had one speed loader in the pocket pouch.
I mean, that's all you would really need.
And literally like just, and then it was so fun. It was so good. Please go to Dinosaurs. God.
We only have 1 minute left. I'm just gonna do that the rest of the night.
No, people are never gonna come back. But yeah, guys, we do have 1 minute left. So if you guys are playing Airsoft this weekend, you can come play Airsoft at the Amped Airsoft Arena every single weekend. Or you can go
see Gun Gamers.
See us at Gun Gamers at Ben Franklin Range. Or you can go to Three Rivers Paintball and Airsoft for TRP.
Or you could wait a week and go to
Dinosaurs. There's plenty of toy guns happening. Check our events page on the website if you want to see all the upcoming events that we will be attending. It's always jam-packed and never stops.
We're doing great.
Can you rate my Polar Star cart and tell me if I should buy it? Send us a DM. Send me a
DM.
screenshot.
Yeah.
But okay, guys, thank you so much for watching our live every week, 1 o'clock. Catch you next week for the Lunchtime Live.